guys, welcome back to Draw Along Doodles with Walker. So today we're just going to do a really simple tulip. It's a great thing to add that's not so difficult that can really make your garden look a little bit more varied and believable rather than just having a bunch of sunflowers. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with a U shape. This will be the basis off of where we put our flowers. Okay, now we're going to come right here and curve up and in, and then back down and in. It's going to look a little bit like an almond or a seed. Now we're going to come and a little bit below the very tip of that, we're going to go curve back and then meet it with the side. Then we're going to come a little bit below, curve up, and make it go further in than the side. We're going to touch the side of that curve and come down into your U. Now from here, where these two are meeting, we're going to come up. We'll come like we're making a triangle from the opposite direction, up. And we'll just do a really gentle bend right there. Then we're going to take this curve that we made the third petal, and we're going to come down. Now we're going to come and curve the back of this petal in and down. And we're going to have one more petal that's kind of creeping around the side, following where that U was, and getting to be near it. Now, this looks a little open. I'm going to come and close up that U just a little bit so it looks more wrapped in on itself. Okay. Now, if you feel like you're worried about where you're going to be rounding your tulips from, or if you're doing like a carrot tulip and you need to have streaks, you can kind of put some starting lines on the edge of your petals. All right. Now for the tulip stem, we're going to come from the edge and then come back in, curving just a little bit, almost if you're making a curving Y. And then we'll let it get slender. All right, now we're going to have one leaf in front. So it's going to come in front of this stem, curve, and point up. We're going to sweep that down so that it's like a teardrop or a raindrop. It's getting wider as it goes towards the bottom, and then it curves back in. Here's the main vein in that leaf. Now the second leaf is going to be behind the tulip stem and the tulip. So we're going to come from below where we put the first one, and we're going to come up and then out. Then we're going to let it gently come down. And it would be like your teardrop is finishing right here, but of course the rest of that is hidden since it is behind what you already have. Our main vein right here comes about to that point. See, I told you it was going to be easy. Now the key is going to be adding Sharpie. So the leaf is in front of everything. We're going to go ahead and get him first. Then the stem is next. All right, and then this leaf is behind. Whoop, I crossed over just a little bit. It'll be okay. All right, I'm going to come and do my front petal. Now I'm going to do my petal to the side, my petal to the side, my petal in the middle, and my last petal that's coming around the right. All right, now as far as detail lines, if you wanted to put the main vein in your leaf to kind of give you some directionality in those, a thin Sharpie is the best way. And you can decide if you needed the directionality of the lines inside the tulip or not. If you're doing something like a carrot tulip, it makes sense, especially to have them. But if you're not, then it's really just a taste choice. And it gives you a little bit more help defining the angles and the directions for people. All right. You guys are all done with your tulip. I cannot wait to see you next time for our next drawing. Bye, guys.